ethereal.
I am now recording.
Yeah, that was an 11 perception, by the way.
Alright, I need to roll my stealths. That was at disadvantage because you're asleep.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. It was a 9
what
and
is
a
their
13 on the die.
stealths? +5
So,
and +4.
Recording.
Yes.
No, not you. I'm like, I'm actually talking to the recording file. Recording. Please insert here fabulous dialogue and intimidation by the entire party. For awesome. Okay.
It's very true.
I could have just been streaming the damn thing.
Oh, can you stream? Actually,
I mean,
how's it feel on that?
I don't care, but I would be completely ignoring it the whole time because too many things to think about.
Yeah.
If we want to pick it up, I can start putting it on stream.
Alright, but just so you know, if there's more, it's gonna be very spaced out. Because I am learning German, I have another campaign, I have now 2 campaigns I'm playing in. I mean...
Actually, that's it. We got 3 strong yeses, or at least don't cares. Umbra, Ballor, and Nihon, your feels on this?
For streaming?
Yeah.
Yeah, for me
Yeah,
just
I'm totally okay with it.
I'm fine with it.
Alright, let me throw up OBS, and this will just go ahead on my D&D stream channel, because that's the one that's currently set up.
Hell, I could probably stream it, but I'm flipping between quite a lot of tabs. And I've got 2 games spread across 2 screens. I've got Skype on one screen, and I've got character sheet info on the other. So it's like...
Screens. Yeah.
It's only 2 screens, but because of the way it's spread, I can't stream them both.
I could almost feel the envy of, do you have 3 screens? I want 3 screens.
Screens, you guys!
Umbra, I don't think you've ever seen Minton set up.
No, I haven't.
He has 5.
Oh, fuck him!
Dude. Oh, damn it!
He keeps one of them as a dedicated anime screen.
Fuck's sake.
You know, my brother has a dedicated music playlist screen. It used to be iTunes, and now it's Google Play. I'm so fucking jealous.
So I do apologise, but I would have my webcam back on, but that's the reason why my phone died before. It eats up too much of the battery, but it's on charge since it died.
Oh.
Skype and the webcam on actually drain the battery faster than it can charge. So,
wow.
Rip.
Yeah.
Do you have a computer that has Skype, just no webcam?
No webcam, and my mic is bust on my computer, which is why I'm using my phone.
Gotcha.
Which is still fairly decent quality, isn't it?
That's pretty good. Yeah, it's good.
I'm feeling generous anyway. So, hi Amazon, hold on.
What time is it for you, Tara? And how much have you had to drink today?
I've only had 2 beers. I haven't hit that stage just yet.
Okay.
Most because I haven't bought any more dice. This is how you know when I'm buying dice.
Alright. Yeah, I've only had the one, and that was 4 hours ago now.
You know what, guys? I'm gonna take a small break, and I'm gonna grab a Coke in the fridge. Otherwise, I'm gonna run out of fumes, and I want to finish this.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, at this point, what is sleep?
2 hours, guys. 2 hours. That's all this is meant to be.
Yep, 2 hours.
We've been in it for like 8.
Okay.
It can take 2 hours.
I swear to God,
so-
8.
So once all the characters are up, we should probably gather all the information we can from the brothers plus everything they had and figure out what our plan of attack is.
Yes.
Those
I
brothers
think that's a
are
good idea.
Did we ever... You told Krark what was on the note. But it's purportedly written by an orc, isn't it?
Supposedly, yeah.
Yeah, so you should be able to read it, shouldn't you?
Well,
yeah.
I think it's in common.
It was in common.
Yeah. Oh, it's in common.
That doesn't seem right.
Well, I mean, she was deliberately writing to half-elves.
Yeah,
True.
so they wouldn't be able to read
I still want to
the
have a
words
look
in
at
the
it.
cereal
Okay.
collection. Yep.
I mean, it was still on the side.
Yeah,
so.
and let's try and get from the brothers.
Get it over.
Let's try and get from the brothers how many there are, what to prepare for. No, any traps we need to prepare for. Let's get a plan of action rolling. If and when we do see Kagrota,
Yeah.
let me try and engage her.
Okay.
If she's tough enough to lead a band of orcs, you're gonna want your tanks placed right in front of her, going, "You want to go for anyone else?"
Oh,
Come
you
through
like
me."
engage. You don't
Yeah.
mean like verbally engage. You
No.
mean like
No,
fuck her.
I mean stand in front of her, axe at the ready. You want any of the others? Come through me.
Okay.
Believe me, I will be so far in the back.
Are you discussing tactics?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
What did you think we were discussing?
I don't know. I come back and I hear, do you mean engaged?
No,
And then we start talking
what
about
I said
front to
was,
back.
if and when we find the orc leader, let me engage her in combat because you want your tank right in front of her if she's mean enough to lead a group of orcs.
Alright.
Like, I don't care if you guys want to surround her and take pot shots, but let me stick right in front of her.
Oh, Celine's staying way the fuck away from that noise.
Yep, same.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, before we all get started, I'm gonna go refill drink again because throat. And also, it was because Krark is up last, so everyone else gets time to prep before Krark wakes up.
Wow.
I feel like.
Okay.
Can I
Miya.
get up at like 6?
Sure.
Wait, how many hours sleep did we get before the gunshots went off?
Probably 2, maybe 3.
Well, he and I went to bed early too, because we were all like, "This is fuck this
Oh
noise."
right, so maybe 4
I mean, for myself, because
from 8 to midnight. It's...
Ah, fuck.
So is that? Can I wake up at like?
Yeah, you
6 in the
can.
morning?
Yeah, you can.
Will be okay. Cool.
So Miya, I have a question.
Yes.
Because I just thought of this. If I buy you a hard drive, is it going to be compatible with your computer?
I have no idea.
So-
But my computer comes from Canada, so...
Presumably then. Because I know
Alright.
computing and electronics are interchangeable. Okay. Excellent.
The one thing is... power. Power cord.
Oh, it's going to be something that charges from a USB drive?
Okay. So that should be fine.
Alright. But we are now live with
Fun time?
relative quality. I'm just using
Okay.
leftover stuff from
All right.
Well,
Sure.
hello, whoever is watching, if
whoever
anyone.
ends up watching this.
Did you tweet a link? I can retweet it.
Sure. Give me a sec.
I never use Twitter, but sure, I'll do the same.
Alright.
I love all these people signing up for Twitter because most of their D&D group uses Twitter and then they never tweet. It's great.
Twitch.
I actually have a Twitter account due to a university thing that we were like meant to learn about marketing,
Copy.
and I just never used it.
Paste.
Yeah,
Tweet.
much learning.
I probably
You're,
should have
you're
done that
getting
at you
so,
guys.
so
but
good
whatever.
at so
Guys.
good at social media. Yeah.
Blackjack and hookers?
Like, it's a long story.
I'm not sure I want to hear it!
It's not that bad, actually.
About scaring a couple of adult twins! Okay.
Actually, okay, the story behind it is me and a couple other guys, we were a part of, or me and these two other guys that are we're the core three of the group, and we're still trying to fucking get a solid group together. We started, we were part of another D&D stream, and we got to a point where the three of us, well, four at the time, we got pissed off at the DM because he was being a complete asshole while DMing, and in fact that the name of the stream was TPK with typical GM, so he was being a real asshole GM to us, and so it's like, you know what? Fuck it, we're gonna go off on our own, and we're gonna make our own D&D stream with blackjack and hookers. Don't forget the blackjack and the hookers. Just a stream. And that's pretty much how that's been the name since.
Acceptable. Also, far less entertaining than I thought. But acceptable.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are gonna give me so much work.
Okay, yeah, I am actually looking.
Fortunately, you know what I'm receiving normally next week? Tales of the Yawning Portal.
Ooh.
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 What level does that start
Will it
at?
be level 5 by then?
There are a bunch of adventures for different levels, so... Because technically you can... It's a bunch of dungeons from what I gathered, mostly.
Yeah, it's a bunch of old dungeons revamped.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But there are
Seriously,
things
though.
that can be... The idea being that you can either, like, do them all, and you should be able to level up through them, or pick a few and put them in your campaign.
Cool.
Yeah, 'cause I think
Okay, but will we be level 5 is the important thing, because I get extra attack at level 5.
I don't know yet.
Shit. Okay.
I haven't even received the book yet, so...
I'm actually really glad that I did end up keeping with Armenos for this one.
yeah, me too. Well, except with Nathaniel.
No, you're just so glad he kept Armenos.
I would. Anyone would. Anyone.
Ballor, you're back? That's a resounding no.
This is like asking the question, are you sleeping? There's only one way that you're going to get an answer, and it's always going to be the one you don't want.
Mm-hmm.
My
Ah,
most dreaded
shit.
question at sleepovers. Like, I'm talking. When I was a kid, I was talking, and then suddenly I realized that nobody's interrupted me or talked over me for a while. And I'm like, are you guys awake? No? Okay.
Oh, I don't actually. Okay. I was like, oh, I don't actually get anything like a feature at level 5. But then I looked like
You get
extra
an
spell
indication.
known, extra invocation, and my spells go up to level 3.
And proficiency goes up by 1.
Yeah.
Which means
Levels, guys! I'm so excited! 2 more levels! 2 more levels!
I love that you guys were so excited about leveling up and getting all these combat-oriented stuff, and we just did 8 hours of, like, almost no combat.
That's not fair. The last 2 were combat-ish oriented.
well, I
Yeah,
got
Very
like,
one-sided combats.
It's the ability score improvement, and mine went into charisma.
True, that was useful.
I grabbed
Yep.
Lucky because it's in character for me to have that.
I
Actually, you've been using it really
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, I've been
Next,
using it.
Next level, I get my sneak attack goes up. I get an extra D6 with that, and I get uncanny dodge. So I'm like,
Yeah, you get uncanny dodge. That's the
which
big
is
thing.
awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At 5th level, I get extra attack. At 6th level, I get an ASI because I'm a fighter. And then at
So-
7th level,
It's so
I get...
much bullshit! It's so unfair!
Yeah, because I was wondering, like, you were like, oh, someone remind me at next level to pick up this feat. I'm like, wait, how can you possibly get a feat? Because we don't get ability score improvements then. Obviously, for getting...
It wouldn't be next level, it would be...
Time rather than level, but it's almost the same. It's like 1 level difference. No. If you ever want to power up quickly, become a fighter, because we get 4th, 6th, 8th, 12th, 14th, 16th, and 19th ASI.
Because fighters are bullshit.
So either crazy
Fighters
fighters
are really strong, really.
Possible.
Like, people don't pick fighters because it sounds so, like, generic and boring.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
pretty cool. Even
multi-classing into fighter is really cool.
Yeah, but even
Barbarians.
the not homebrew archetypes are kind of cool.
Yeah, I was going to, in our other game, I think I was going to be a battle master. And those are pretty awesome. The maneuvers are some fucking shit. Also, Unearthed Arcana released additional feats, and one of those is that you get to pick, I think it's like 3 maneuvers from the battle master table. It's pretty cool. Congratulations, Dad, you are streaming on the internet.
Hooray! You're cooking?
No, we're streaming live, like watching Critical Role.
Fish?
Oh, is it burning?
No, Mom's got it.
Well, that's good, because you're eating it too. Also, I've never cooked a whole fucking salmon before. To cook a whole...
Now I want smoked salmon.
Oh,
Thanks.
it might be smoked incidentally if any of the toppings burn.
But now I want salmon. Ah!
Yeah, I live in
Yeah, I know that.
smoked salmon is like our candy.
Okay.
I just realized something. You know, I said about I was thinking about taking Speak with Dead at will with the invocations.
Yeah.
I just realized as a prereq of being 9th level, and I'm like, oh, okay, never mind. Could take it anyway.
Sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should
Yeah,
take the martial adept feat just so I have more dice to screw around with.
I still feel so bad about not having thought about it.
Wait,
To be
what
fair,
did you think,
it was like 2 sessions afterwards that we actually leveled up.
Wait, what?
Because there was at some point a character recognized an NPC recognized something about Terry's character in our other campaign, and then died. And then technically a few hours later, but in actually two sessions later, we leveled up, and I got Speak with Dead, so I could have asked them questions.
Little bit more backstory. The character in question, Tell, is an amnesiac, so they literally know nothing about themselves before 20 years ago. They're half-elf, they're 97. And somebody just kind of stumbled upon them and named their sword, which is like, that was the only thing that they got from their life previous, was they woke up, bandaged next to a battlefield with a sword. That's it. And by the by, we leveled up and then stuck around the cave system for like a week.
No, actually we leveled up and we left.
No, we stuck around a little bit because we ran into other things.
No, we found them when when Daphne threw plot at us because we were going to leave.
Because we were in, yeah.
And then we cleared that bit of the plot. We did not level up because we did not long rest because we kept exploring the thing.
And then almost dying.
Almost dying and made friends with the Medusa.
So just for clarity, because I was AFK, did we level up just now?
No.
No, we're just discussing it.
No, we're discussing our main game.
Was profusely apologizing to the amnesiatic ranger for not exploring further plot development regarding their past. It's fine.
Basically not realizing that I could have used Speak with Dead.
This is actually a little bit more fun. I mean, I feel a little bit sad for the Daphne because depending on how that would have gone, she would have had less work to do or more work.
I don't know if she had thought of it or not.
I don't think so either.
Probably not. I don't know. Where
Anyway,
were
we should
Well,
these
fucking-
drow
Especially if we're
even
streaming.
supposed to be there, or did she put them there because we were going to leave?
I think
Before
she
it gets to
actually
5 a.m. for me.
intentionally. Especially since, like, all of the dragon-themed shit that was there.
True. Anyways, yes, let's
Yeah, True Dragon.
Let's play!
let's play.
Okay.
So, did anything happen throughout the night or before 6 in the morning?
Well, you guys wake up and they're gone.
Son of fuck!
Yeah.
Well, damn.
I check the doors. Oh, I take it all the doors were like locked, right?
Not from the outside, from the inside.
Yeah,
That's generally how houses work.
yeah. So, can I
Uh,
check for which door's unlocked?
the back door is open.
And
I step out.
So he explained to me where his house was. Terry wasn't paying attention. Selhene would have been.
He offered to explain to you where it was, and you said no. You're going to lead us there.
Oh wait, no. Actually, they gave us a general area. We heard a long time ago, way back at the beginning. I asked the question about who Ragnar was talking to, and he mentioned him. He mentioned our friends by name, and told me that they live together. I'm gonna say to the east. They're not to the east. That's where desert is. They live outside of town in the hills, if I remember correctly.
He did tell you that that Tove lived.
Tove, with his half brother. Yes.
Tove lived outside of town, a few hours outside of town. He does not know exactly where.
Yes, he didn't. He did not exactly say where, but he did tell us it was outside town.
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm assuming it's going to be in ask around town and see if anyone knows where they live.
Can I look for tracks just outside the door that was left open?
You may
Yes.
look for tracks. It would
I'm gonna
be
assist.
perception or survival, whichever is your highest.
I'm gonna assist with that. Does that give him advantage, or do I roll 2?
You roll 2, because that's a 3.
Well, advantage would mean that you just.
Oh, advantage.
that's what-
Technically, are you helping him or are you looking on your own?
I'm helping him. I'm gonna be like, oh fuck, the prisoners escaped. That's great. Honor me.
I am, by the way, not
Alright.
happy with it.
You
Really
get advantage. You roll again.
To be fair, even if I had noticed them leaving, I would have let them go.
So, the first roll was a 3, and the second roll was a 4.
You don't find shit.
I don't even know what a track is. I don't even know where I'm looking.
If someone else wants to try and track them,
Krark with lost help. Krark.
Krark
Well,
is
you know what?
sleeping.
I'll give it a shot. I will.
Krark is
I will-
asleep.
Yeah,
I will
Krark is
roll.
asleep. You
Just-
guys woke up early.
Yeah, I
Krark
woke
need-
up first.
Krark needs to sleep another couple of hours if he
Okay.
wants to
Right,
not be
here,
exhausted.
Okay.
I'll try and.
I'm going back. I'm using thaumaturgy to like exasperate like how pissed I am with like the smoke through the nose and
Okay, what
eyes
is it?
flaring, and I'm going to go and get some food.
Okay.
What is this?
Either survival or perception.
Okay, so that is a 18.
Alright, you manage to see tracks, footprints that seem to be leaving. They're pretty spaced out, as if they were running pretty fast.
Pretty fast. Is there only one set or is there 2?
2 sets.
Okay. I'd like to follow them. And I am going to, Armenos this way.
I was just about to get some food. Fine. I follow Selhene.
Alright.
I'm going to wait for Krark.
Yeah, I'll also... since
You're
Nathaniel's
going
in
to
the
wait
room,
for
I'll say-
Krark? It's gonna take Captain Kirk quite a while to get there.
Well,
I
that's
said
me.
Krark.
Yes.
And a galaxy armor.
You're waiting for Krark.
I
Yes,
will
that's
join.
what I said.
I will
Krark.
join Armenos and Selhene on their hunt.
Okay.
I'll let Nathaniel know that where we're going and what we're doing.
Alright.
Alright. You can follow the tracks for a while. They keep going further into the hills. Are you going to keep tracking?
I'm gonna...
For how
Follow-
long are you going to keep tracking? Because basically you can keep tracking them for a few hours if you want.
I'm gonna follow them to... as far as I can without getting out of civilized area. So once it starts becoming wood and brush, I'm gonna turn back, wait for the others to wake up, and then continue back.
Alright, well, they definitely lead towards the forest and the hills.
East, west, north, south.
I don't remember. West.
Okay.
Southwest-ish.
And then gonna head back and wait for everybody else to wake up. I'm gonna explain. Found tracks leading leading west-southwest.
I'm gonna go and try again at getting some food for myself.
Alright,
I will head back and grab some food as well.
Elsbeth is awake, so is Ragnar. She's wearing she's not wearing her usual apron or her skirt. She's wearing pants, and she's arguing with her father that she's going to go look for Wallace and she needs a sword.
I'm gonna go head over to that. In no disrespect, Elsbeth, but this is literally no different to how Wallace was, and you remember what we ended up doing with him. When he wanted to go out, we had to have him stay.
I'm not going to run after the brothers. I'm going to look around in the forest around, and I'm not leaving him alone out there if he's hurt or something. And she seems to suddenly think about something, and she's like, actually, I'm gonna check one place first, and she runs out the door.
Okay.
Let her go.
That's weird.
I really don't like
I'm
her
asleep.
being on her own.
She'll be fine. She's lived here for who knows how long. She obviously knows her way around the area. She's been here her whole life. She knows her way around the area. She'll be fine.
But what's different, though?
No. And I'm gonna turn to Ragnar. Does she have any sort of training with a blade, formal or informal?
Not really. I mean, she's good with a kitchen knife.
While I will grant you that the wields of a
She
kitchen knife
left
require quick skills.
without any kind of blade. She just ran out
Yeah,
the door.
she's looking for a blade, or Wallace, whichever she finds first.
I don't like this.
I'm going to grab a bowl of porridge and head on out. I'm going to grab 2 bowls of porridge and head on out after her.
Alright,
Can I-
by the time you walk out the front door, she's gone.
Okay, I'm going to use tracking to find her footprints.
Make
Y'all can go up
a
with twice-
survival or perception roll.
Oh, that's not
I'm gonna
horrible.
pick up a few bowls. About 3 bowls. Hand one to Nathaniel, hand one to Remiel, and take one for myself. I can say I can flavour it up for you a bit with looking at Nathaniel, remembering that you have prestidigitation as well.
Yeah,
and go,
Can prestige?
I don't even do that.
it adds flavour.
It does
Add
add flavor.
flavor? That is awesome. Lilac
You
is so
chill,
jealous
warm, or
right
flavour
now.
up to 1 cubic foot of non-living material for 1 hour.
Lilac is so jealous right now. She could use create food and water and make the food not blend.
Yeah.
If she were divine inspired. So that was a 17 for perception.
You can pick up the running traces of her feet because they are the precious track on this side of the road. You follow them through the town and then east. She ran in front of the cartwright's house, did not stop there, and went towards the forest. And actually, you catch up with her. She is trying to untie knots around Wallace's wrists, who has been apparently tied up in a clearing.
Like deliberately tied? Tied to something?
His wrists are tied behind his back, and he has a gag around his mouth, but it's been toned down, tugged down, and she's fighting with the knots.
I'm gonna stand at the edge of the clearing and just kind of watch this for a bit and see if they like say anything to each other.
They're talking, like clearly she arrived here before you because she ran and knew where she was going. And you had to track her. And she's like, I didn't send it. I swear, I didn't send it. I don't know who did.
Okay, I'm going to step out into the clearing, still with both bowls of porridge in my hand, and go, well, isn't this an auspicious meeting?
And she kind of jumps, and he turns around to try and look at you and says, oh, hello. Speaking of food.
Salmon! And oranges! I'm very pleased. I love salmon. This is going to be so good. But,
I don't care. I don't eat fish.
Sorry, I completely lost what she was going, or what she said.
He turned and noticed you and said, oh, hi.
Hello.
Could you help me with those? And she points at the knots.
I'm going to walk closer, place the bowls next to stable ground beside us, fish out a dagger, hand it to her, and take my other dagger out and start working on freeing him. I mean, like, I'm assuming his hands aren't the only thing that are bound. Presumably his feet are as well, else he would have walked.
Yes.
Okay, I'll work on his feet.
Alright. He thanks you once you free him, and he puts his hand in his pocket and gives Elsbeth a note and says, I found this. It's your handwriting, isn't it? And she opens it and she looks at it and she's like, yes, but I didn't write this.
May I see the note?
Yes, you may.
Guys, I stumbled over plot!
I was wanting to do it because I'm not chasing this. Is because I saw you go out and I'm like, okay, as long as one person's out there, I'm okay and happy.
There you
Oh
go.
no.
I love how the on-stream map is still just how we brutalized that poor brother.
Uh,
No, since they ran off, I wish I'd have killed them.
I'm going to turn to the wolf and go.
I am
Usual-
I am so glad you caught Tove and he poor Wallace is still alive.
Oh, he would have died?
I mean, you don't know that.
We have no idea. I'm going to turn to
I
the wolf
have
and
no
go,
idea. I'm sorry. I should not have said
Place?
anything, but it's almost 5 a.m. and I'm just like thinking, thank God, because you guys would have been so sad if
Yep.
poor Wallace
I mean-
had died.
Yep. Even Armenos would have been felt bad about that.
Oh, I
I
don't
tried
think
to-
anything would have saved the brothers from Krark had that happened.
I turn to them and say, the usual place?
Well, we sometimes meet here, you know, to be alone.
Sorry, what was that?
And who knew that this was your usual place?
And no one.
Hmm.
Oh, just let the kids have sex in the woods, for fuck's sake.
I'm going to not cast Detect Magic because I'm not fucking Armenos!
And also because you don't have detect magic.
Also that. I'm going to wander the perimeter and see if I can see, like, any boot prints or anything, as if somebody were observing them.
Alright, make an investigation check.
Excellent. This is not going to go as well for me. It's not bad, actually. 14.
You see there are clearly boot prints that someone had been, like, from what you observe on the ground, you can surmise that someone took Wallace by surprise and that he fell on the ground. And if you ask him, he will tell you that he saw a figure and heard some words that he did not recognize and then woke up bound and alone. And you can see that clearly he was pushed and dragged a bit on the ground, and someone waited around here for a while. There's a lot of back and forth, and then left towards the town. It seems like.
I'm going to ask him if he recognized the person, if he got a glimpse at their face when they snuck up on him.
He did not.
Okay. Then I'm going to convey to Wallace that his father has been terribly equally as worried about him. And maybe he should hurry home.
Maybe he should. He agrees. While you investigate, you also find a sack I knew it was somewhere. You find a sack hanging from a low branch, and it contains a dagger, several crumpled love letters written between Wallace and Elsbeth, pen and ink.
I'm going to take the sack. And I'm going to head back to town with Lisbeth.
Alright. Well, you
Don't
get
forget your porridge.
Don't forget the
Porridge.
porridge.
Oh, yeah, I picked up the porridge. I'm gonna hand one bowl to Elizabeth and start eating the other one.
Right. Wallace
Is
kind
Krark
of
waking up about when they get back?
probably. Wallace runs ahead of you guys to get back home, and Elsbeth walks next to you, and she's very silent, and she seems a bit shy and a bit embarrassed.
Sorry, oranges are not easy to eat when they're in slices. I'm going to ask her if this is the first time that her friend has asked her to meet via a note.
No, we send each other's we send each other notes sometimes when we want to meet up, or just little notes now and then, you know.
Okay. And I'm going to point out the way that the greeting and the sign-off are done and ask her if that's the typical way that they begin and end their letters.
Yes, it is. It's strange. It looks like my handwriting, but she examines it a bit closer. It's slightly different. Now that I really look at it, I don't think I write my A's like that. Or do I? I don't know.
I'm going to ask her if there's any period of time that she can't remember, that, like, it's just missing.
Not really, no.
Let's hurry back to town, then.
Alright. You guys get back to the tavern, and Ragnar is actually looking very relieved to see her back, and Krark is coming into the main room.
Okay.
I end up, like, upon seeing them come in, even I, like, actually relieved that nothing bad happened. I pass a bowl of porridge. I prestidigitation to flavour it a bit better. Hand it over to Krark. And
He gives a kind of rough thanks.
I turn to Selhene and say, "What happened?"
Was he there when she ran off? I'm sorry, I wasn't keeping track.
Everyone
I
except
saw
Krark
that.
was here. Krark was sleeping. Everyone else was here.
I'm going to explain what I saw, and then I'm going to hand the note over to Armenos and go, I believe we have someone paying our lovebirds very, very close attention.
What, this is not one of hers?
No, the young lady says that she has never seen the note before. Though apparently the format is so similar that only a few letter forms caused her pause.
So meanwhile, Ragnar and Elsbeth are having a semi-hushed conversation / argument in the back.
Daddy's unhappy because she dashed off.
She dashed off, and apparently she has been meeting with Wallace outside of town. From what he hears you guys talk about.
Let the kids have sex in the woods, for fuck's sake.
Please tell me that's in character.
Oh yeah.
Just completely ignoring that, Krark
She
just looks at you guys
turns
and says,
red and runs out of the room.
I
I'm
chuckle.
going to turn to...
Krark just looks at you guys and says, so where are the half-elves?
Yeah, we'll get to that momentarily, and I am fucking pissed about that one. There is something I need to ask. I don't suppose there's any other note I can compare this to, is there, Selhene?
I hand him the bags, or the bag. and say, I found this with the couple. I have no idea, however, if these were originally penned by her or more from our mysterious copycat.
I take a handful of the notes and then just start. I want to try and compare them against each other.
Make an
to see if we can-
investigation check.
Or can I speak?
Yep.
Sure.
It's a smear campaign. I mean, pull the kid off, kid goes missing, kid never comes back. They waste time and energy going to look for the kid. More bad things happen. Pulls energy away from the two main entities, the two primary leadership entities in the village. It costs them more energy. Therefore, the town is even weaker and more susceptible to attack.
Or they might have been planning to, I don't know, blame somebody else. I don't know whether they were going to come back or not. Because quite clear they've run off.
You
So
may
tell me
you
what
may
happened.
still make an investigation check looking at the different letters. If you so wish.
Umbra.
Yeah, sorry, my phone froze. What was that, sorry?
Sorry, is this-
To compare the handwritings, it would be an investigation check.
Right, investigation. Come on! Fuck. That's a 10.
You can't tell, it looks pretty much similar to you. Looks like the same handwriting.
Turn so your friends can see what a pig you are. Hi, guys. I own the internet. My mother's hilarious. And I'm eating orange with chopsticks. So everybody can shut up.
I still feel like this is forgeries, but I think my mind's too much in those
This pig is still working.
half-elves.
That's why you looked at me when they were fish.
So-
No, it was resting on
Since they
my
keep being mentioned and no one's explained to me,
And now
half
he's
elves,
nice.
what happened?
laptop.
They left in the middle of the night.
Yep.
Plain as day.
You hear Krark utter a couple of fairly guttural sounding words, which Armenos recognises as just an orcish curse.
Oh, come on. Even if I had noticed them, I would have let them go.
We needed them to try and track it back.
You say you're suspicious of the notes. Hand over the one that's supposedly written by the orc. I'll be able to tell you if it's one of ours.
I hand
I
them the
don't
note.
think it... Oh, that one. Sorry.
Alright, make an investigation
Grota.
check.
Investigation is... That's a 10.
It's hard to tell because you're not familiar with that particular orc. But it seems well penned for something written by an orc. Like you're half human. You got some education from humans.
Even I
But-
can't write that well.
I have a
You don't. It seems like if it's an orc, it's a very it's a very civilized one.
I communicate this to the others.
So I'm sorry I missed that. Were you comparing handwriting?
He was looking at the note from Kagrota that you found on the brothers, and to most of your eyes, it looks like very poorly penned. Like the handwriting
eyes?
is rather
I imagine
Crude?
crude.
Crude.
To Krark's eyes, it seems a bit too well written for a full-blooded orc.
Okay. I would like to look at the A's.
I hand the
Make
notes back.
Make an investigation check at advantage, because you're looking
I-
for a detail.
Okay.
I want to say I take the ink, by the way. I want to refill my...
That's fine. You can
Right.
take the
An
quill
investigation
too.
check?
Yeah, investigation check at advantage.
That's 19.
Yeah, there's definitely a difference in the A's between the letters that you found in the bag and the one that Wallace had on him.
Okay.
So with that all but confirmed. So, what's our plan for Kagrota? You've got to expect she knows we're coming.
We'll deal with that when we come to it.
We've got tracks to follow at least. They weren't exactly subtle in their escape.
So, they told me few goblins, few orcs, plus Kagrota. If we anticipate that she knows we're coming, how do we approach this?
I'd end up saying that we need to stake out the area first before we can make a proper solid plan.
Correct. We probably need to take some time making sure we know that what we've been told is exactly what we're going up against.
She might have scouts.
Yes.
She might not. We need to be very careful. So, do we have me lead and try and pretend I'm defecting, which probably wouldn't work very well, or do we just assault?
I think we have you lead and call her out.
That's a sure way to get the hostages killed. Or at least brought to the forefront.
Not if he challenges her to single combat.
It might work.
He goes in, let's say half the group follows, the other half sneaks inside, dispatches the guards while the leader is distracted and rescues the hostages.
We do have a few invisibility spells at our disposal.
Alright then.
How many of you can be invisible during our approach?
2.
1 each.
2. Which works out well.
And which one of you can hide the best?
I believe that probably would be me. Yes.
Alright, so then in that case, me and...
I have a +6 to stealth.
I only have a +4, but I obviously have
No, you've got +4 and then your dex. You have +7.
Dex. Yeah, I have +7.
So 2 visible, 2 invisible, plus I try and call her out.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll remember to not stop concentrating on invisibility this time.
Please do.
So how are we doing this? Who do we need to protect the most by keeping them out of sight as long as possible?
I say myself and Nathaniel stay out. Armenos, because he has telepathy, and Remiel, because he has stealth, go in and rescue the hostages.
Sounds good.
So
I will point out that I need to be within a certain distance to be able to telepathically talk to them. And that's
Well,
within 30 feet.
Then we won't challenge her 70 feet from the house.
the suggestion would be Armenos goes in invisible with Remiel,
Mm-hmm.
with Selhene invisible, and Nathaniel visible.
That would give me advantage on my first shot.
Plus that
Yeah.
keeps probably our 2 most vulnerable away from the immediate line of sight. We don't know what we're walking into.
It's also
True.
true.
Correct.
Okay. So Remy and myself go in invisible with you 3 on the outside?
Yes.
Okay. In that case,
And-
I
What do we do about her scouts, if there are any?
We cross that bridge when we come to it.
I
I
think
agree with you.
we invisible and stealth for Remiel and Armenos early, and then before we approach. But the other three of us just walk on in. If Krark were truly to be challenging her, then there would be no reason to hide. We just walk in, announce to his scouts what's going on. We're his first and second.
Wouldn't you put yourself in her shoes. If a half-orc comes to challenge you, and with him he has a human and a half-elf, would that not seem highly suspicious?
Alright, then I'm invisible as well.
And this, I like, I'm getting another
You and
bowl
I
of porridge.
stay back in cover and start shooting if things go south.
I say we eliminate any scouts we come across.
But we have to be able to do it quickly and quietly. And then those bodies have to be unfound until all the
That's what we have Remiel for.
True.
True.
Alright, then. If that is all, then let us go.
I finish back the second bowl of porridge and point out towards where the tracks that me and Selhene and Remiel followed.
Oh, and if we do encounter the brothers Elven, and Krark kind of half spits on the floor, stay out of my way.
I'm not letting you kill them. Unless they attack us, I'm not letting you kill them.
Actually, Krark, unless they directly interfere, may I request that we save them until the end of this kerfluffle?
If they're going to interfere, they'll be out in the open. If they're not going to interfere, they'll be hiding.
True.
So long
let
as
us
they're
head out then.
alive, I will give them every chance to make up for this.
I honestly
Nice.
can't tell right now if it's Nathaniel or Wolf who's irritated with to kill the twins.
Oh, this is very much Nathaniel.
Okay.
Like, forgiveness goes a long way with it.
Cool.
Should we head out then?
Let's do this.
Yes.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Hey, combat!
Yay! After
Yay!
9 hours.
We did it! We did the thing!
We did it, Reddit.
Just to really put a spanner in the works, on the way there, I want to speak to Selhene about if she has anyone she knows, like outside of this whole party that we've got.
Like a hometown at a place that I come from? Yes, I do believe that most people have those.
Well, some end up having to leave them behind, and some still have them to go back to.
I assure you I do have one such person. Yes.
I see. What's her name?
What's her name?
Well, there. I don't know who it is.
Ah,
You're a terrible person.
I doubt you'd know them.
Her name goes a long way, though.
Well, why yes it does.
Still nothing?
And just keep walking.
You walk away. In the same direction as him.
Your secret is safe with my indifference.
You just persevered me.
Yeah, in that case, I won't push any further on that. She doesn't want to talk about it, so, yeah, continue on with the rest of the journey.
Alright, so to make this clear, you guys are going in with... Yeah, so you're tracking, alright? You can see you arrived at like the foot of a hill, and on top of it there's a cabin that you can see. And I'm gonna
Okay.
actually move you guys to the
Okay.
to the map.
A new
Roll20.
map!
A new
Think about
map.
that.
They exist. They do exist.
They do exist.
Hide it! I just can't hide it! We get a map.
That better not be filled with fucking ogrekin.
It should be an ogrekin just for you, man.
The entire map is now ogres.
The
I don't
entire
actually know
map is a
whereabouts.
Trask.
I don't actually know whereabouts we are coming in, by the way, so I just want my...
You guys are
countdown.
coming in from the right.
Oh, our
You may
avatars are not on
you may go around it, but if you're following the tracks, you're gonna be coming in from the right.
Wait, hold on. Avatars aren't here. I need to drag an avatar in.
Alright, you guys are going on. Some of you are invisible, and the others are just strolling in as if nothing was wrong in the world, or trying to be stealthy.
I'm not hiding.
We are.
I'm
I'm
going
not
invisible.
hiding because I have to be. No, I'm stealthing. Wait, did somebody cast invisibility on me? Is that what's going on?
I don't know, you guys
I
were
think
talking
that was
about
the plan. I think the
invisibility.
plan was we make you and Armenos invisible.
Okay. Because I was under the
Oh,
impression.
yes.
Okay.
And as
Right.
we approach...
I
That's a
was gonna-
natural one on perception.
Okay,
I was
so
gonna
you
cast
see
it-
nothing.
I was
Wow.
gonna
You
cast
Look at that
don't
roll, Umbra.
even see the
Yeah, I
orc
know.
near the campfire or the one near the shed. That
Seriously?
are in plain sight. You don't see them. I
Wow.
need to make my.
that's-
I didn't make my stealth rolls. That's why I need to do.
This is gonna go great, guys.
Yeah, I got an 18 perception.
So, who is
Okay.
Krark?
Who is
Huh?
what?
Who's Krark? Which avatar?
That one.
In the middle.
The thing with the giant axe.
Yes.
Of course, that's Krark. Okay.
Are you really
Is that who?
surprised?
I was gonna
So
cast invisibility on Remiel so that he could at least get close without being noticed.
Remiel, of the two, I would prefer Selhene and Armenos, because Remiel's got his own abilities of being sneaky beaky.
I'm being safe.
Alright,
Remiel's going in there. He needs to be able to.
We don't
be
want Selhene
unseen.
exposed.
She can stay undercover.
I have an 18 AC, guys.
She's
So-
fine.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, really, I only need the invisibility for advantage on the first shot, which technically I could get anyway.
You have a higher AC than me.
Yeah, you're a barbarian though. You don't wear
Sure.
armor.
+6 dex. I mean,
Yeah, I've got a really high dex.
Wait,
and a
how do you
shield.
have +6 dex?
Do I have +6 dex? I thought I only had.
no. Then how
Then
do you
who's the
have
+6
an AC of? How do you have? What's your armor?
Because I have studded leather and a shield with a +4 dex.
Oh, that's the shield.
Yeah, 'cause
Right,
studded
that's the
leather
shield.
is
Okay, yeah, never mind.
13 plus
Never
dex,
mind.
and then-
It's the shield that gives you.
I
bumps
still
you
have
to
18, but I only have a +4.
Yeah.
I will have a 20 AC if I ever decide to +2 my dex again. Because studded leather is the fucking boss.
I got 13 AC.
I
What?
have a 16.
Oh, I'm a barbarian, so I can take damage a lot better.
Yeah. Okay, so I've invisibled myself, and Remiel's getting invisible.
Yes. Remiel's invisible because you two are the ones going in the house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so please everyone make me
Wait, hold on. 1 second before we go any further. That's a thing. So if you're invisible, how are the hostages going to trust either one of you? Technically, one of you should be visible. Just really well stealth.
We can like turn it off. It's just the fact that
Oh, you can turn it
Okay.
on and on again?
Yes.
no, it basically I won't be able to turn it back on without using another spell slot, which I do have, but we'll work it out. We're winging it.
Okay. Alright.
Alright, so
The more you plan, the more it's going to go to shit.
Yes. Yes,
Ah.
very much. So, okay. Oh, before we actually get to the house, I want to like fall back or walk ahead. I have no idea where Nathaniel is, and kind of like be all. Look, I know that last night we had a disagreement. I'm not saying that your viewpoint is invalid. However, in my personal experience, it rarely survives the realities of life. And that's it. That's all I'm going to say. It's Selene's attempt at an apology. It sucks.
But she can't say, I'm sorry.
She has no charisma. She has none.
I have learned in my days that if you don't know how to look at the world brightly, you won't be able to last.
And Remiel just sees them talking quietly to each other in the back and just still
just like-
still thinks
just like-
there's something there.
It's like, why? Obviously, I don't have the knowledge that my arcane friend does. So I'm like, well, maybe they're patching things up. Good for them.
If you allow the world to consume you, it will.
And yet, if you're prepared for the world to consume you, maybe you can consume it first.
I love how you guys are like, yay, combat, and then more roleplay.
Roleplay.
Wait,
Well,
let's
so
not
this is
get
roleplay
to the
with each
combat
other.
quite yet.
Okay. All right.
Meanwhile, while they do that, we sneak in, free all the hostages, and
Yeah, we've done it. We're out.
yeah, we
Kill the
Okay.
big boss lady!
Alright, so
Get
are
all
you
the gold.
are you going before them, the ones that are invisible, or are you walking in at the same time?
That's the thing. Is it only them two that are invisible?
yes.
Okay, then that changes Selene's interaction. I'm going to take up kind of a flanking position with Krark. I'm under the assumption that Krark is just going to kind of like walk in and be all like, I'm challenging you. If that's not the case, then I need to know.
That is the plan, but I'm going to have to be fairly careful as to how I do it.
Okay, then yeah, I'm going to take up right side.
Okay.
Right side.
I'm just going to basically narrate through Awakened Mind to Remiel, like every action I'm going to do. So he's like, even though we can't see each other, we're going to be able to like just constantly communicating to know what we're doing, where we are.
Cool.
I wouldn't mind doing a perimeter of the place while we're invisible.
Have we decided a phrase to shout if we need to go hot?
Catchphrase.
Nope.
Jenga?
Dorito? Jenga?
Catchphrase.
Trouble?
Catchphrase.
Ah!
Catchphrase is good.
Catchphrase. How about catchphrase? Catchphrase is a good catchphrase.
Catchphrase is good. That's my favorite.
That's good.
I might just yell out for Parnast and start
Out of
swinging.
meta, that's my favorite voice line in Overwatch.
I could
yeah,
just
that's fine.
yell to everyone.
You
Awakened
can't do Reinhardt
Minds.
without it.
Yep.
Alright.
I could
Okay.
just awaken minds everyone and say detect magic.
No, that would be business as usual.
Oh true. Oh true.
That's a Tuesday.
So, Armenos and Remiel will go sneaky beaky.
I wouldn't mind doing a perimeter.
Yes.
Alright. Then
Do they see us yet? Is that log big enough to cover us?
you're not trying to be sneaky.
Well, no, but we're not trying to announce our presence either.
Yeah.
I'm just curious, have they caught sight of us yet? Can we do
I mean,
a quick, like, hey, where's everything?
Make a perception check.
Fuck me, Royal. Oh my god, that's an actual fucking 20! My first of fucking minute!
Okay, let me reveal some stuff then.
The jazz hands.
I'm so stoked! It's
Oh
so far
damn!
crap!
Oh damn! There's
What?
Oh.
Ah.
Oh shit!
What just happened?
There's like more that like
Oh.
initially.
Oh,
They
shit,
are. You can see there are some orcs and goblins waiting, trying to ambush whoever comes around.
Okay.
Do they?
Shit,
Do you
go-
point this out to Krark?
Oh yeah, no, I like tug as soon as I start seeing things, I yank everybody back and I'm like very studiously pointing at each and every one and making sure you guys like dodge and
I'm
are
gonna have
yeah.
everyone roll an initiative, and the ones that are just moving you'll have to do your movements in initiative order.
Is it alright if I got there before initiative started? Where I'm at.
Okay.
Like, just as walking whilst we were invisible.
Alright.
That's a 12 from me.
21.
So
Fuck this.
Krark 12, right?
Initiative.
Armenos
Remiel, yeah.
18.
18.
18. Cool.
Nathaniel,
Oh, we're on the same initiative.
7.
okay. Krark I just said. Remiel,
21.
Oh, never mind.